Hey everyone. I am so raging mad right now. Like, it sucks being a Vancouver Canucks fan. I'm telling you right now, I knew that, like, everyone's like, all the pessimists are like, we're getting third. That's fine. I like to dream a little. Okay. I like to dream a little. I also like being realistic. I like being honest. I like being passionate. But right now, being a Vancouver Canucks fan absolutely stinks. Like, there's nothing that goes good for this franchise. I have been a fan of this team for decades upon decades upon decades upon decades. Okay, why does this surprise me? Why am I a fan of this team? Now, I know we still got a top 3 pick and it's still gonna be great and blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, it was not only we didn't get first, it was that we got a kick in the nuts because the Toronto stinking Maple Leafs, nobody likes Toronto except for Toronto fans. Nobody. Like, I don't mind them. They're fine. Most Canuck fans hate the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what's the fact. So not only the only worst case scenario on this stinking draft lottery would be Toronto or Calgary getting first, or Toronto and Calgary getting second, and Vancouver coming third. That would have been the worst thing for me because I cannot stand the Flames. I can't stand the Flames. What we can't win. We've never won a cup. We can't even lose properly. The first time we finally lose, we can't even lose and win at losing. This team is unbelievable. And there's no such thing as Canucks luck. I don't even believe in luck normally, but if there was such thing as luck, the Canucks definitely don't have that. It has been the worst thing to be like, oh, finally, this management team intentionally tanked. Finally, what fans have been asking for. And the only thing that could save this whole thing is if we have another bad year next year and somehow we win the draft lottery and get DuPont. That is it. That's the only thing that can save what's happened today. And really, it has just been a complete gong show. A complete gong show. I'm so frustrated. And all the texts coming in, all my friends, all the fans, listen, coming in and saying, this is a joke, the NHL's rigged. I don't think the NHL's rigged, okay? But if you believe that, that's totally fine. But is the NHL a joke? Oh, that's maybe. But I understand that tanking is not good for the league. We shouldn't be tanking, right? There shouldn't be automatically. The Edmonton Oilers screwed this whole thing up because they kept winning, and that's what's a joke. And then they change it. And finally, we get to the place. Hey, let's lose. Let's start losing so we can now get a top 3 pick. And maybe, just maybe, like, I wasn't even like, we needed to get number 1. I would have been happy if we got number 2. But I'm telling you right now, this is absolutely awful. Awful for us. But there could be a couple of things that saves it. I'll just tell you this right now. Number 1, okay, it just bothers me to the core that Toronto got number 1 and how many podcasters, people in the media are going to say that exact same thing. We're all going to say the same thing. Okay? But this is unbelievable that they had this kind of a core of a team. They had one bad season, and here we are. Here we are. They get the first overall pick. It's awful. Awful. And then San Jose, it's like, oh, they just got another second-round pick. Oh, I mean, they're so good already. Now, here's the only thing. This is the thing that can save us. Maybe San Jose picks a defenseman, and we get Stenberg. I would be happy about that. But you know what? It's not going to happen that way because it's the Canucks can't have nice things. Canucks can't have nice things. Being a fan of the Canucks is hard. It's not for I'm not going to stop being a fan of this team, but there are a lot of people who are like, I'm done. And it's like, I get it. It's been just one disaster after another. And here we are. We've made it. bought all the merch. We're cheering this team on. We're like, oh, this is going to be our year. This is going to be no, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, it's been a disaster. But don't worry, we're going to get a top 2 pick. Nope. If San Jose picks defenseman and we get Stenberg, that will be awesome. Okay, that will be awesome. Oh, it's been a frustrating day for Canucks fans across the world. Like, of the year that we deserved, like, really, we deserve, like, we're bad. We're real bad. And this is what we get. It just sucks. It just stinks being a Canucks fan. It's awful. And you're like, oh, RevTrev, calm down. And a lot of people are like, I told you it was going to be third. Yeah, no, I get it. There's a lot of pessimistic people out there. I want to be positive. I want to believe that there's going to be a day will be different. We've never got first pick except for till today. No, Canucks can't have nice things. Canucks cannot have. It is awful. So apparently Jim Rutherford's doing a press conference right now. You know that's going to be fireworks. This is just so maddening that this happened. And it's not even that we came third. It's that Toronto came first. If Calgary got first, I'd be feeling the exact same way. But the only thing is Calgary had a bad season too, like a real bad season. So I can see, like, you know what? Okay, you guys are pretty bad. Here we are. And you know what's going to happen. You know what, I'm going to make videos on this. Everyone's going to. They're just going to pick Caleb Malhotra if Stenberg's not there. They're going to pick Caleb Malhotra. That's what they're going to do. And depending on who the next GM is, come on. I think they just want to go Canadian kids. So it's going to be Malhotra or Verhoeff or someone like that. But like Chase Reed is unbelievable. That's who we should be picking at 3. That's who. And they're like, don't pick Americans. They don't like to stay in Canada. Look at Kachuk. Look at Quinn Hughes. Look at blah, blah, blah. Listen, Brock Besser's here. Demko signed here. Garland extended here. And then we asked him if he could be traded. Like, Americans want to play here. So this idea that we can't bring on Americans because they're just going to leave us anyways, it's just not true. It's just not true. People like playing in Canada because people care. People have YouTube channels like this or social media platforms like this. And we care. And we're ranting at, it's 5 o'clock. I just got off work. And some people are like, how come you're not starting on time? It's like, I work. I don't get, like, I can't make enough money doing this at all. Like, this is peanuts. This is absolutely peanuts on the dollar. Everyone's upset, except for Toronto Maple Leafs fans, except for San Jose fans. Congrats to the San Jose Sharks. Congrats to the Toronto Maple Leafs. But it is a dagger. It is a dagger in the heart. It's been awful. All right, I want to get into your comments, everyone. Lots of people here. And I know what they're all going to say. They're going to it's rigged. This is garbage. The NHL sucks. Yeah, it does. It does. The NHL seems to suck right now. But you know who's worse than the NHL? The Vancouver Canucks. All right, let's get into the promo. And I'm going to hit your comments on the other side. All right, everyone. I'm so mad. This is honestly frustrating to watch. Okay. All right, let's dive into your comments, everyone. So, hey, Stuart, welcome. You're the very first guy here. You thought we were going to be first. You were wrong. Just like I thought we were going to be top 2. Coach Rob, good to see you. 3rd place. That's right. Navoria says this is rigged. All that tanking for 3rd. Are you kidding me right now? And how did Toronto win that? At least the Flames. That's the only thing. At least the Flames didn't finish first or second. Would have been even. I would have been mad. This turns into the worst year for the Canucks. This is the worst year for the Canucks for sure. You can't even lose right. Guess you don't have the tank to win. Just miss the playoffs and be liked by Bettman. I don't know. Do you think Bettman's like Bet? Everyone's like Bettman hates Canada, and it's like Toronto makes us look. Well, Bettman loves Toronto. I don't know. Can you have your cake and eat it too? I'm not sure. Galactic. I'm not sure. It was not 100% live as they cut to commercials. Yeah. Let the conspiracy theories begin, right, Coach Rob? Oh, my goodness. Okay. David W. just wrote a book. Okay. He's doing the history of it. And what is it? Yeah, you're right. The Leafs did not finish with the lowest number of standing points. That's right. Yeah. I know. It's frustrating. We just can't win anything this year, Del. Malhotra is the best center available. That's probably why. That's why we're going to take him. Donut is saying, why does this happen to us? You know what I mean? And people say, oh, Canucks fans are the worst, blah, blah, blah. It's like, why? Oh, because you guys rioted. Well, really? People are going to riot with whether we won or lost. The Habs, you know that the Habs fans rioted? Nobody talks about that. Yeah. Anyways, if we were to lose, I'm happy, but it was, I know. I feel the same way. Hopefully Sharks pass up on Stenberg. I agree. McKenna might be available at 3. San Jose needs D. Listen, if Toronto goes and picks a defenseman, I'll be shocked. And then if San Jose gets a defenseman, I'll be double shocked. There's no way we get McKenna at 3, but boy, Del, wouldn't that be nice? Can we dream again? But Leafs are going to take McKenna. Yeah. The Sharks, according to the Score article, got to select second during the upgrading. Yeah, I don't know about the others. Yeah, well, you know this, David. Everyone knows this. Look, it's on the screen right now. Everyone knows this. Yeah, right. I get it. Right? Now, can only if San Jose takes a D, then it leaves Stenberg alone. Yeah, right. We need Stenberg. That's the only way, Pac, our PA. How do the Sharks, who barely miss the playoffs, get over the bottom? That's a great question. Oh, my friend Monty's here. Good news is we'll likely not make the mistake of picking McKenna now. Why do you think that? Do you think that's a mistake? Are you being funny or serious? I think you're trying to be funny. Yeah. We know this. We know this, man. Yeah, it goes. Canucks 3rd, Blackhawks 4th, Rangers 5th. The Flames are hilarious because they won their last game and they could have had the 5th pick. They got the 6th pick. So, yeah. That is why I think McKenna will be available at 3. Matt Sundin will pick a Swede. Do you think? No. And it's not. Is it Matt Sundin that is picked? It's not. They got this other dude. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome. San Jose needs a D. Their forwards are good. I agree. He doesn't have enough grit for me. I was impressed by his play. I wasn't impressed by his, or I was. McKenna, it doesn't matter about grit. Can he score? Can he score big goals? That's for me. We always get shouted. Always. You should be in capital letters. Always, right? Japan 4 is in the building. Japan, San Jose, please draft a D. I hate being a Canucks fan and nothing good happens. I'm feeling the same way. It's like, why am I a fan of this? Why did I buy all this stuff? Why? This is just another thing, right? Michael thinks it's rigged. Dreamer, Toronto fans keep saying they were the worst in the league, but I was like, nah, that was the Canucks. But seriously, exactly. This team is cursed. You know what? I'm starting to wonder. This team should change its name and rebrand to change our fortunes. What should we name ourselves? The Orcas? The Killer Whales? Canucks luck ended in draft when we got the Sedins. That's true. And it wasn't even a luck there. It was that we went and traded. We created our own destiny. That's what happened there, Dreamer. Right? The word Canuck is somewhat derogatory. There you go. Karma. The Vancouver Canucks need to tank every year until we get the first overall pick. We're never getting it. We're never getting this. Don't worry, we got this. Now I worry that we'll be drafting third again next year, no matter what. I know. Do away with lotto. Last place is last place. Don't need lotto. No, look what the NBA did. They had 8 teams trying to drop to get last place, so it's not worth it. So it's not good for the league to have 8 teams tanking. It just is not good for the league. And they showed the league why you don't need to tank, right? I was hoping for 1, but I knew we'd get 3. Dreamer, I in the back of our minds, we all knew. You're right. How do the Sharks who barely missed playoffs get? Dude, it doesn't feel fair. I feel like I got kicked in the nuts. Same. Still get a good player, but whom? I'm telling you right now, it's going to be Caleb Malhotra. But if I was them, I'd be taking Chase Reed. I think he's the best defenseman in the draft. Let's hope number 1 and number 2 are busts. It's happened before. It's true. Number 3 is still a very good player, Trev. I agree. Very good. Like how good are we talking here? There have been some amazing ones. I'll show that right now. I forgot to download this. So I'm sitting here and I'm going to show you this. This is what happens at third, guys. Go to my downloads folder, and this is what they had on the broadcast. So third's a charm. Seneca, Cooley, Stetzel, Heiskanen, Draisaitl, Huberdeau, which was great in Florida, terrible in Calgary, and Hendrik Sedin. They're just picking the best ones at third. There's lots of good players there, guys. But I'll tell you right now, there's no Leon Draisaitl that's sitting there at 2004, like at that third spot. Ooh, my butt hurts. Why does your butt hurt? Callum, good to see you, by the way. Robbed. Yeah, we were robbed. I'm done. Ryan says, I'm done. Yeah, it's been frustrating. We needed our very first overall in team history. I agree. I got my first Canucks jersey this season, and then this happened. Dreamer, they're so cheap right now on Facebook Marketplace. Like, so cheap, man. Have we ever moved up in the draft? That's a good question. Well, we have to trade to get Hendrik or Daniel, whichever one we traded up for. C-Map, hold me. Do away with it. I join you in your outrage, Trev. I know, it's frustrating. Let's boycott all things Canucks rated. Send a message to low. I mean, what good's that going to do? We came last place and we still can't win. Donut says, and I hate how Leaf fans were so mad about their team being bad and then tanking for the last part of the season and get first. I know everything about it. Just it's like a dagger. It's like salt in the wound. Yeah, I don't think we've ever moved up ever. Third pick isn't bad. It could be an awesome pick, but when we have our hopes set high, right, Chemo? But yeah, I hear you. Leafs poverty franchise doesn't deserve McKenna, and it's rigged. Habs absolutely hockey. You know what? You're probably right. If Calgary got first, I would have to take the week off work. Exactly. How bad do we want first overall? Really bad. But hey, Trev, will you be watching Grogu's movie? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Grogu is going to be. I'm going. We're gonna be seeing some cool stuff for sure. Come on. can't wait to watch The Mandalorian. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Actually, I watched The Mandalorian, the last episode of the last season last night on May the 4th. Be with you, right? And Grogu was amazing, just saying. He stopped them from getting burned by a fire with Use the Force, and he was doing awesome. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be watching that for sure. I hope we get Chase Reed and trade out a package of prospects to a team starving for D-men. No, that's a good way to do it. Number 3, I'm shocked. Not Adam Lee says, Adam, I know you, Adam. You must be raging mad. Who the Leafs pick during this upcoming draft? No. Stop. They're picking McKenna, guys. They're picking McKenna. Come on. Math sucks. There's no such thing as luck. Callum, that's true. So who do you want? Malhotra, the player, Malhotra, the coach? They have another tough decision ahead. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to get Malhotra as a coach, and they're going to get Malhotra as a player. That's what they're going to do. Chemo, top 3 picks for maybe a few more seasons. That would be very helpful. Caleb Malhotra is still a great pick. I wouldn't say at this stage, I would say great. He's going to be good. I don't know what kind of player he's honestly going to become. But we'll talk about that in more videos. I agree. You can't have both Malholtras. Of course we can. We have 3 Pedersons. We can have 2 Malholtras. If they take Caleb, that means Manny can't coach. Why not? Great doesn't mean best. True, Braden. Leafs will pick McKenna unless they forget their morning coffee. The best case scenario is San Jose taking a D. I agree. Matthews was their last first pick. The Leafs have been better than the Canucks for sure. Yes, unfortunately, it's true. Who would the Leafs take other than McKenna or Stenberg? I mean, they'll go with one of the defensemen, probably Verhoeff. Steve, my friend, how are you doing? Let's have a therapy session. I'm listening. They should have the crying towels on the seats for game 1 on next year. I agree. Only 56 years of shame and no number 1 picks. Curse of Perot. Gilbert. Oh, that's awesome. Justin, hi, good to see you, my friend. I'm happy I didn't want McKenna. Just goes to show bottom 5 finish is good enough. No need to finish last. Yep. What is funny is about a week ago, Toronto said that they're going to go first overall and said it was not rigged. Toronto and Montreal get the first pick on their first tries during the Lotto era. Today, Toronto doubled down and at Canucks' expense. That's disgusting. Everyone in Canucks organization should be ticked. Toronto gets Matthews. Edmonton tanks, gets McDavid. Chicago tanks, gets Bedard. Vancouver tanks and gets Malhotra. No difference in last and bottom 5, in my opinion. Even 1 point out of wild card spot is just as bad as last place for me. Why is everyone saying Malhotra can't coach? I don't know. Of course he can. Of course he can. Because it's conflict of interest. Doesn't matter. Stenberg is possible. He is possible. Yep. How do we overcome perceived? I don't know, Dell. Yeah, Sharks might pick Malhotra. No, they won't. No, because they got celebrating Misa and Will Smith. They're all centers. They don't need to pick Malhotra. Canuck fans need to stop attending games. We'll never get the first pick because fans will always support. Ryan, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If all the fans stop watching, stop attending games, we'd lose our team. We'd lose it. They would move it out. Okay, so that first of all, that's a bad thought. Second of all, that theory doesn't mean we're going to get first pick. So, but I hear your frustration. I get it. You're mad. I'm mad too. But yeah, they might also pick Verhoeff because they need a D. It's possible. Attendance doesn't affect the draft at all. Yeah, you're right. Name change should be the Grogus. The father-son, mother-daughter pairing of players playing under contract teams in the same pro sports league. Well, there's LeBron James, Bronny. Yep. Yeah, there's not many of them. But I agree, voting with your wallet is the only way to get a reaction. What more do you want? What do you want? What do you want the Canucks to do? Come dead last? We did that. I don't understand. I don't understand the idea that we just stop watching games and stop going. No, the curse started when the team changed their name from the Millionaires, right? You should have kept the Millionaires. Let's cheer for the Avs to beat the Wild so mini pick can be staying at 24. Yeah, that's true. I could totally see Toronto picking Stenberg, the Sharks picking Chase Reed, and the Canucks getting McKenna. God moves in mysterious ways. True, Callum. That would take a miracle. Too many teams are in the lottery. In the lottery are bottom three. In the lottery, everyone else that were Too many teams are in the lottery. Bottom three in the lottery. Everyone else where they finish. Yeah, that's a good one. C-Map. What a series. Avs vs. Wild reminds me of why I love hockey. Exactly. So good. Perceived nepotism. Nah, sorry. They're legit the two best guys with their reputation at the moment. Who cares what people think? Couldn't get much worse. Oh, Chris, or if we think next year we could have a chance at DuPont, 100%. 100%. The only thing that could save this season and all of this stuff, guys, this season and all of this stuff is the idea that we could have a guy like DuPont, right? Where did I put his logo stuff here? Actually, can I just go like DuPont? There it is right there. Bring this up. There we go. Right here. This is what we want. Now, I got another one. Where did I put it? NHL playoffs. No, it won't be under there. Packers. No. Okay. Oh, I'll have to find it. Everyone. I'll have to find it. Where would it be? Under downloads? Anyways, the point being is you get it. Can I find, is there Olympics one? Preseason, is there draft? Where's my draft content folder? I'm gonna search this again. There it is. Found it. Okay. So this is the only saving grace, everyone. Oh, I found it. Found it right here. This is the 2027 draft prospect. DuPont is the saving grace. This is the new dream now. Are we forever going to try and replace Quinn Hughes? Sure. But Bouillon's pretty good. I think they're hoping Bouillon does that. Chris, the problem of selling the team is Bettman would find a way moving the Canucks to Arizona. True. I think we need a new direction. We are in a new direction. We've got a new general manager coming. We're probably getting a very new president of hockey operations very soon, and we're probably going to get a new coach. And we were the worst team, and we were in the draft lottery, and we came third. I don't know what else. We traded Hughes. We're in a new direction. Grogu is back. Did you pry him out of Dell's? No. I found this one at Value Village, and it's robotic, man. It's a robotic, and it's so cool because it does cool stuff. All kinds. Now, he uses the Force too, but I forget which one to do that with. Right? Grogu? So it's like, no. Let's see. There we go. It's using the Force. So it means to be that one. Canucks have top 5 fan base in the league, in my opinion. Can't see the team ever leaving Vancouver. I agree. I don't know. Top 5. Well, give us. I'll say top 10. Just because we can't even win that, right? It's rigged unless we saw all the number combos ahead of time. Carl's a big hitter. Canadian put up points. I think Jovanovski, Prager. Yeah, I think he's very good. I did a video on him. I just did a Google search, and apparently Calgary Flames have never had a top 3 pick. That makes me smile a little. There you go. Guys, Avs versus Hughes is a must-watch hockey. Absolutely. Sharks won't take Stenberg, leaving him for the Canucks. That'll be great. The most Canucks draft ever. David W. still talking about LeBron and Bronny. Canucks need a center. They will take Maholcha, but not hire his dad as coach. Okay. Vegas, we'll see. Sharks will take Verhoeff the more I think of it. Why don't you want Stenberg? Stenberg's going to be great. He's going to be great. Like, I don't think he's going to be, don't worry, I don't think he's going to be Yamar Jagr great, but he's going to be very good. It's Stenberg and McKenna top 2 picks. You guys know that. This pick will change the direction of the Leafs. I envision McDavid signing there. Yeah, it could. I don't want Stenberg either, but I have a feeling the Nucks are going to pick him. Stenberg's going to be awesome. He's going to prove you wrong, man. He is going to prove you wrong. I guess Canucks will never win the cup ever. It feels like that. Are you familiar with how the PWHL handles first overall? Nope, I don't know. Trades could happen at the draft, y'all. Yep. We knew that we were getting third, just like we know we're getting Stenberg. Okay. I'm okay to get Stenberg. Celebrating Stenberg will be the new McDavid Draisaitl. I don't think we're getting the Ruck twins, Callum. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. It's possible the Canucks will win the Stanley Cup without a first. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at the stage where I'm just too ticked off to think about that. Callum's using all of his, all the YouTube emojis. If you become a Kempner Canucks member just go on YouTube and you can get all these cool emojis. You can't see them in the live stream. You can see them in the live stream for YouTube, though. 115 people here. That's awesome. It's awesome. I want them to sell the team. A lot of people say that. Like, and move out of the city or what? If that's the case. Vancouver always next year should be our name. There's always next year. There's only one new thing the Canucks need to win a cup equals a new owner. Yeah, that's just not happening, though. Dean, good to see you. Maholtra at 3, Manny for coach, Sedins for assistants, and Linden for GM. I love that. I'm all in for that. Let's do it. Yeah, pain ends. Okay. Guys, I'm just going to look. Fake Rogo, sorry. This one does stuff, man. This one does stuff. I had faith Canucks would win the cup with only 21 teams in the league, but what a fool I was. Oh, yeah, I know. Where was Grogu's force skills for that last ball? I know. I wasn't home yet. It was I was at work. Chris, sucks what happened to you guys. I can't believe it. McKenna's coming to Toronto. Congrats. It's frustrating. Holy crap. A bargain bin Jedi is just what the Canucks need right about now. This draft was a disaster, Mark, for sure. You don't think he'll be there at 3? No need for the second draw. That was just another dagger. I think the Sharks will draft a D. Stenberg will be a Canuck. That's fine. I would be happy with that. Listen, that's the only thing that's going to salvage this whole thing. As I understand it, the PWHL does the team that gets the most points after they've been eliminated from playoffs gets. I've heard that. I actually like that a lot. I love it. I'd wish the Canucks would, or the NHL would adopt that. Is it illegal for them to tape their sticks to look alike lightsabers? That's a good question. Oh. Yeah, like how do we get a new owner? I don't even like having this conversation because it's just so irrelevant. It's not about us, guys. It's if you own the team, I would never sell. So the only way you get a new owner is if he decides to sell. And he might. You never know. Yeah, and we don't want him to pass away, and whoever he leaves the kids to would make the decision. That's true. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I'm just saying those are the only options. He sells or he passes the team on to someone else. Maybe he just says, I'm too old for this, and I'll give it to someone else. We need to sign Douglas, sign McCarron for our fourth line, and then bash the Maple Leafs every time we play them. All right, Chris, just wait until next year's draft lottery and watch Vancouver lose it again. It will happen. Mark my words, we will be a top 5 pick in 2027. It might. And Martin says, no, don't wish death. Exactly. It's just a hobby, everyone. This is just a hobby. Yeah, I loved what the WHL did. I agree. If the NHL followed the PWHL, can you imagine how many first overalls we'd have? All right, everyone. I'm calling it a day. I'm seriously so mad. The only thing that's making me happy today is just being with my family. And I mean, this is just a hobby. It's just for fun, guys. It's just for fun. Like, I'm upset. I get sports depression. I get those things. I let it impact my emotions way too much, but I got to call it a day. I'm too frustrated, but so glad that you're here. Thank you so much. We're going to try to believe in blue. We're embracing this tank. We got third like we probably all thought we would, and here we are. It is what it is. Go Canucks, go.